Ever since the Tory MPs decided to get rid of Boris Johnson as their party leader and somehow make Rishi Sunak Prime Minister, there's been a lot of uncertainty and chaos. Party members are cancelling their memberships, there are discussions about rule changes in 1922 committee, and we've just had the CEO of the Tory party HQ resigning after 31 years. Well, things seem to be changing rapidly for the Conservative Party, and for those who are obviously Tory supporters and Tory members, this could be a turbulent time. But obviously, for those of us who are just sitting on the outside and just observing the whole situation, it's fascinating. This is about Darren Mott, who has been in charge of the Conservative Party HQ. He's been the CEO of Tory HQ for over 31 years. He's seen so many party leaders. He has seen so many elections. He's seen so many of different generations of party candidates and MPs coming and going and losing their career and going to the jungle and finding kangaroo testicles. Oh, we are going to be talking about Matt Hancock as well over the next few days. That's going to be fascinating. But let's talk about what's going on here, because this is not necessarily a resignation in protest to Rishi Sunak. It has not been confirmed. It simply could just be Darren Mott resigning and retiring because it's been there for decades and decades. But it goes hand in hand with all the speculations about changes of governance of the Tory party. Now, these changes that are definitely coming, we can't tell if they're going to be for the better or for the worse. All we know is that things are going to be changing. The statement is, Darren has worked for the party for over 31 years, beginning his career as an apprentice. In his long career, he has worked on 8 general election campaigns and was appointed the Director of Campaigning in 2015. Following the momentous 2019 campaign, he was appointed CEO of the party. During his time as CEO, he has steered CCHQ through the turbulence of the pandemic, oversaw the opening of our new HQ in Leeds, which I completely forgot about that they did that. See, no one cares. That gesture, that virtue signaling nonsense. Anyway, he ensured successful delivery of 2 leadership elections. Over the coming weeks, Darren will be overseeing a transition period alongside the party chairman, Nadim Zahawi, until a new CEO is appointed. First things first, I always get triggered every time I hear the words transition period. Flashbacks to the Brexit days didn't really go too well for us back then, but so that's that. Also, again, as I said, I forgot that the Tories opened their Leeds headquarters. The whole point of that was to show that, oh, we are the party of the North. We care about the North. Look at us. We are everywhere in the country. I said that at the time. Nobody would care. You might get the headlines for 10 minutes. Nobody on the ground will care in Leeds. Nobody around the North will care. Nobody around the country will care. People will forget about it, and you're just spending more money around the country. If you want to fix the country, fix it with policies and leadership. You don't have to show this virtue signaling nonsense of, look at us, we are coming to Leeds. Leeds doesn't need you. The country doesn't need you right now. The country needs actual leadership and actual policy ideas that could fix the problems that you created, Rishi Sunak and Jeremy Hunt and all these guys. Right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to tell you guys about the 12th U-turn of Rishi Sunak's government. It's not really his U-turn, but he supported the policy at the time. It's about what the government is going to be doing with Channel 4. Subscribe to channel. I'm Maya Tousi and we are the media.